Please excuse if this video comes up and it's not very good, but I want to do my bit for mental health awareness. Coming from a background of lorry driving for in excess of 30 years, I suppose you can say that I'm used to being on my own. So you'd think that'd be a good thing. A lot of lorry drivers are going to be in exactly the same boat. Most jobs now in lorries, you're out on your own for 12 hours a day, talking to yourself. And don't tell me you don't do it, because you do. And then you add the mental health piece. You can't admit you've got mental health problems being a tough lorry driver. That drops your guard, and that wouldn't do. Well, let me tell you something. Mental health, whether you're a lorry driver or not, is the same thing as being a lorry driver, because you tend to sit and you tend to talk to yourself. Guess what? Talking to yourself 99% of the time will take you down the wrong road. At least being a lorry driver, you've either got a map or a sat nav to guide you. But when it comes down to mental health, it's only you that can do it. I say only you. This is where I'll give a shout out to the Staffordshire Mental Health team, because they've helped me a hell of a lot. I went through a really bad patch, and I went down a road which I shouldn't have gone down. And if it hadn't been for a family member and a very good friend, I probably wouldn't have been here today. But let me tell you something. I'm a proud enough man to admit that I needed help, and I got it. I went up and I asked, and that's all any of you have got to do, is just ask. And there's always somebody there that can give you some guidance and some help. As you can see, I'm out walking, and I can tell you now that exercise doesn't come easy to a lot of lorry drivers. So you have to excuse me, I'm going to say hello to the dog. Hello. Hey. Sorry. So I'm out doing what doesn't come natural to probably 90%, 80% of lorry drivers these days, because they don't have time. Like I said, sitting in a lorry for 12 hours a day. Some, if you're not working for a reputable company, could be in there for 15 hours a day. And those that are unlucky, they're probably away from home 3 or 4 nights a week and don't even get to do anything apart from mash up a microwave meal in their cab. But please, don't let it get too late. There are many teams, even down to family members, that if you're brave enough, and that's the thing, it's called brave, to admit that you need help. And once you've admitted it, things start to get easier. I can tell you that now, straight away. Just having an admittance will allow you to relieve some of the pressure that you've got going on around inside your head. And if you need to get professional help, so be it, do it. Don't be ashamed. I'll be honest, I sit and I listen to the youth of today, and it's, oh, I'm stressed. Well, I'm sorry, but the life that you have now has got nothing like what I was growing up, and then my siblings were a lot older than me and they had it even harder. So there are a lot of things out there for youngsters today, and to be honest, yes, I do think that mental health, or stress as it gets labelled, is all too easy for people to say that they're suffering from. But it doesn't matter who you are or how old you are. The moment it starts to get too much, don't leave it too late. Go and ask for help. Now, I went to my own doctor, but I also phoned up the mental health team because I knew that it was time. And as soon as I did it, the guy I was put in contact with was fantastic. He put me at ease and he gave me some tools to help myself, to help how I think on a daily basis. Now, what I will tell you is what I've learned over the past 3 months or so has not only helped me mentally, but will actually help me in my daily life, because the sort of stuff that he's given me to think about is genuinely going to help me. I've been known to be, let's just say, I'll describe it as cocky, argumentative, opinionated, but the way I look at things now, I'm not saying I won't be argumentative, but prior to getting to that point, I will have actually given it some thought. And if it doesn't matter, it genuinely isn't worth giving it any time to worry about, because time worrying about stuff is wasted energy. You need to be able to give yourself the energy to enjoy life. Now, I don't know if you've seen, but look at where I'm walking. Yeah, I'm out of breath, yeah, my feet are hurting. But I tell you now, when I get back and I sit down, I'm going to be pumped. Purely because I've gone out and I've done something. Instead of there sitting down and thinking. But I tell you what, it's not only helped me, it's helped me look at people around me, work colleagues, how my company reacts to mental health issues. And I've got to be honest, my company is doing quite a good job. Can they do better? Yeah, any company can do better. But I tell you now, they're pushing on, and I'm pleased with how they're doing it. But if I can help them, I will. COVID's not a good thing either. Lockdown's been a major issue. You know, I've been lucky through COVID. I've been working flat out. That's been probably part of my problems with my mental health, because I've probably been blocking other stuff out. In fact, there's no probably about it, I did. Didn't worry about the rest of my family, what they were doing, what they were feeling. I was busy and I was enjoying myself. I was at work. So if you're sat at home and you're listening to this, think about the family. You might be okay, or you know, you're out being busy, but if you've got anybody in your family that's been stuck at home on furlough, or they've been made redundant, give them some thought. When you come in, just have a conversation with them. It doesn't take much. Just to have a conversation and say, how was your day? And by listening, even if they say their day was absolutely crap, the fact is that they've got somebody there listening to them, giving time to actually listen and think about those people. And that comes back twofold, because if you genuinely think about things in life and somebody says something to you that ordinarily would have really miffed you, or in my words, excuse the French, pissed me off, think about it. Does it really matter? And if it doesn't matter, forget it. don't worry about it. Don't give it any energy. Go on to the next thing and think of something positive. Because I tell you now, it doesn't take much energy to do the switch. I don't know what else to say, but this is my first time of doing a video. And I thought I'd do something just to give an awareness of mental health, and that in the profession that I'm in, you know, lorry driving, although I don't drive anymore for those that are going to have a pick at this video, it is one of those occupations that people won't get help. People won't go and talk to somebody, and more so people will think it's not, I'm a man, I can't do that because I'm admitting a weakness. No, it's not a weakness, it's a strength. The strength is the fact that you've actually admitted that you need to just talk to somebody. I'm not saying you need anything else, but just the ability to talk to somebody and admit that what's inside your head doesn't feel comfy, and on some days it really bloody hurts. So this video might not be brilliant, but I thought I'd give it a go and just see what comes out of my mouth, really. But if this holds and it helps one person to actually realise that it's not, you're not being not manly by admitting that you've got some mental health problems. What's manly is going and getting some help, because by you getting that help, it'll make things a damn sight easier and better for your own family around you and friends, to be honest. And we're just coming out of lockdown, so there'll be people, you might even still be going down the pub, you know, having a drink with the boys, but it doesn't mean that those thoughts inside your head when you're on your own have gone away. Go and talk to somebody, even if it's only your own doctor for start off. Go and talk to them and say you need help. Be a man, go and get the help.